Hey guys, it's just Kate and I out here tonight in Edmundston. We're out in Saint Basile Church that was built in 1934. It stands beside two previous churches that were dated back in 1792, which is really old. The cemetery is considered to be one of the first in the Madawaska region, with the first graves dated back to 1790. The oldest tombstone in this cemetery dates to 1802. So this right here behind me is one of the old churches, what I was told, before the huge church up there. And as the community got bigger, I assume that's when they needed a bigger church than this small thing behind me. I guess it's not too small. It's just small compared to such a large church up there. There's actually, besides just the fact that this is an old location, there's actually a couple folklores or wise tales told from generation to generation. One of them that I was told the first time was we were at the skate park and a couple kids came by and we talked to them and they told us about the folklore, which behind you up here at the church, there's a statue of Saint Basile, man, and his head would move. And the story says that when after a Sunday service, the choir, everyone came outside, they were looking up, and a few people saw the head move, so more people came out to look, and then it moved again. So, and I had mentioned something to my older cousin, and when I told him, he had told me the same thing, that he had heard about it before as well. And he had mentioned that behind the original church, by the water, there's a large rock that either had the devil's fork in it or spear, something like that. And there's actually, over the train tracks, there's a large rock on the ground.
Yeah, we came here a few days ago and we wanted to go see if there was, we could see a big rock in the water. And there was no big rock in the water, but it was on the side. And unfortunately, we can't go down there because there's power lines across where we would have to walk. Yes. So that could be dangerous.
And one of the things that's unusual about the rock is I've been down this coast fishing. There's no rocks, there's no big boulders, and it's just kind of one of a kind sitting right there on the water. May look unusual to a local, or might look normal to someone that doesn't know that there's large rocks there.
Yeah. So I took a photo of it when we were here the other day, so I'll insert that so that you guys can see what we're talking about.
Yeah. And we chose to start off the night at the gravesite in the graveyards to see if anybody here can talk to us or show signs that they're still around, and maybe communicate with us and tell us what time they're from, or what their name is, and what connection they have with the grave sites themselves.
Hey, someone says hey.
Is it?
Anyway, here.
Hi, my name's Adrian. I'm with Caitlin.
Hi.
And we're just here to talk to you and listen. The important part is listen. Where am I?
Maybe.
Can you repeat that, please? They joined?
Our country.
Country?
Our country? They joined our country.
They joined Canada?
Oh, that would be... that. Some of the people that would have been here would have been first settlers.
Yeah.
That dates back all the way to 1790.
This
Yeah.
place, yeah. It was like the 17th century.
Who's here with us? Can you tell us your name? It's kind of hard to tell what exactly they're saying.
So, you're...
Could you tell us what your name is?
What it's like.
What it's like? Oh, the K2 spiking.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of the people that would have been here would have also been possibly French.
Yeah. So it might be hard for us to understand what
Yeah.
exactly they're saying.
Well, whoever's with us, or we'd like to communicate with you, could you possibly make some noises come through the phone? If you don't want to say anything? The first time that we were here, we heard a lot of church music. And a woman's voice come through. Maybe that woman's still around and could play some music for us?
Breathe.
We've decided to take a walk. There's a name that definitely stands out a lot in the community here. It's Martin. Is there any Martins here? Any Martins here with us tonight?
4 hours.
Is anyone here that wants to communicate with us?
And get your...
You're making the K2 good light
Since 20...
since 2020? I'm not sure what that means.
Burial.
Burial. Yes, that's where we are. Are you buried here in this graveyard? There's some crosses over here, and it has names of those who were first buried in the cemetery. 6 of them?
6 of them, yeah.
Do you want us to go check it out?
Community.
Community.
Oh yeah.
This was...
This is a This was a
Green and...
community graveyard.
Could you tell us which one of these belong to you? Which one was yours?
Eleanor.
Eleonora? A lot of the dates on here are from the 17th century.
Yeah.
The year is now 2025.
And we did happens now.
I don't think it's anything crossing.
Do you not have a cross here?
Do you not have a cross here?
Illinois governor.
Eleanor Governor?
Yeah. Eleanor Governor. Who is that? What was your role in your community?
Perhaps anybody that's buried here, were you any of the people that were there during the day that they saw the statue above the church's head move? From what I've been told, that was a pretty big day. A lot of people saw that. 32 people? Can you say yes or no if there was 32 people that saw that?
By President 29.
29.
Also count.
Oh my god, these mosquitoes are getting bad.
Yeah.
Direction.
Direction. Are we going in the wrong direction? What direction should we be going in right now?
Is there anybody that's here with us that would like to talk? Mosquitoes are getting bad, and if there's anybody that would like to talk to us now, and if not, let us know to come back, and we'll come back later.
In the hospital.
There's a hospital right there. The right side, yeah. If you're looking at the water, it's the right side.
What were you in the hospital for? Were you injured? Were you sick?
3 Zeke.
3
Today?
Zeke?
Yeah, that's what I heard too. I don't know what that means.
I don't know either.
Can you let me know what that means? What does that mean?
You go? I think the K2 is spiking, but I'm not quite sure.
Can you make the K2 spike again if you were standing next to me?
Being removed.
Being removed. Being removed from what?
Due process?
Yeah.
It's weird. I'm getting a weird feeling. It's not like Normally the K2.
It does feel.
Normally the K2 just wants to act like it wants to work with us. And it's not.
Nothing. Yeah.
Sorry, it just feels weird here.
Why? Like what? Like how does it feel weird?
It just feels like any activity that was here was pushed away almost.
Like something bigger?
I don't know. It just feels like it. To me, it just feels like a lot of the people that were here are not present, which is good. They've moved on.
Yeah.
And some of them, it kind of just feels like they might have been pushed away for some reason. And I don't know why I get that feeling, but I just kind of get that feeling.
Like, is it a bad feeling or is it Oh, whoa, the K2 just spiked like crazy.
I don't know. It just feels. Well, for an example, there's this train track right here that could possibly make me feel this way. There's a good chance that train track that runs through a majority of Canada was built on labor, and those laborers probably weren't, like...
They probably weren't treated well.
Exactly.
There was no workers' rights or anything like that.
On the whole entire coast of this river.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's a good chance that there was something near here or here that kind of just got like pushed away in a good possibility.
You would think that, I don't know, it's probably different. Everything's always different when it's like in the middle of the night, when it's pitch black. But you would think that no matter really the time, it would be a lot more active because we are right beside the water. That's energy moves through water. It's a current. And then not only that, but the electricity from the train tracks and the power lines right here, you would think that it would be like a hot spot in a way.
Yeah, I have a feeling the church where it's at probably pushed a lot of energy away.
Probably, yeah.
And another thing that we were told about the church, we don't know if it involves the church, but rumor had that it had something to do with the nuns. There's a hole on the other side of Trans-Canada right there. It basically looks like a square window. Oh, it just spiked.
That spiked, yeah.
It basically just looks like a square window that has cement foundation around it that has no door whatsoever. I guess there's just like branches that are over it, and you can look inside and it's kind of like a bunker or an underground room, which could be connected to the church, going that direction, whatever it would be. It's very strange, just because it's completely underground. There's not a single thing.
And like, what would it be connected to? What's it connecting?
Underground, I'm not sure. It could be one of the things that we check out this summer. So make sure that you're subscribed to our channel and you like this video if you want to see more content like this.
The town construct a tunnel under the highway to go there, and me and my little brother found another cave, but we can't go there. It's like a big hole, cement hole. Okay. And we are really curious to know what's it's doing there, because you can't go come in there.
Like in the ground?
Yeah, in the ground, and you just pull out some wood, like a little box, and you see it's like about, I think, 4 feet and 4 feet by 4 feet. But I think I got some photos. Yeah, this is the yeah, the hole underground.
So that's the cover?
Yeah, that's the cover, and it's right there. It's the gate. Oh. Yeah. So I'm not sure what it's doing there and why it's
in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, it's like you pass in the tunnel, and just walk a little bit, and you will.
That's really weird, because it's not big enough to be a basement.
And I did some search, and I never found something